really runs in my family. My grandfather was an amateur pianist. He really wanted to be a concert pianist, but he became an accountant. And my mother, his daughter, became a piano teacher. And she was my first teacher at the instrument. The piano was always in the house. It was always being played. My mother was teaching on it. And so I guess it fascinated me. Although I started when I was 5, I learned to read music quite quickly. I was playing some Christmas carols at the age of 5.5. But I don't think the interest was really there until I could play music by the great composers. Once I practiced enough to play a waltz by Chopin, my journey with music really started. The piano wasn't the only instrument I played. I also played the cello. I started that when I was 7 or 8. And I really remember why I chose to play the cello. I heard a recording of Jacqueline Dupre playing the Elgar Cello Concerto, and I was just inspired to play the instrument. But it quickly became clear to me that just playing one line of the score was something that didn't satisfy me. I suppose through playing the cello, I realized I was a pianist, because it made me appreciate everything this instrument can do, and the fact that you can play everything. You can make such a variety of sounds, and such you can be the whole orchestra. Particular, especially piano recitals, because you're playing by yourself, so you're alone and you're in charge of everything. You have to be many different things at once. You have to be the orchestra, but you have to be the conductor at the same time. So there's a level of kind of detachment that you need. Actually, you've got to be in the moment and inhabiting the music, but also be able to just sit back and see the overview as well, especially with long pieces of music like the Schumann Fantasy that I'm playing today. You need to convey every emotion, but you also need to see the stretch from beginning to the end and control that. When you're playing, rather than feeling immensely everything you're doing, you're trying to just inhabit the music in a controlled way. Any one moment you're in the present, but you're also taking what's come before and you're looking to the future. So, and just listening to the sounds that you're creating. There's many things, but when you know a piece very well, it becomes easier to just be with it, you know. And somehow the best state of mind I find in concerts, like, is actually not so much, is when not so much is going on up here, and you are just playing and just connected to the piano. And it doesn't happen every time, but when it does, I think that's the best state to be in. Music and nature are so connected with each other. I mean, composers very often express, particular images. Nature is there because they're expressing what it is to be human. What we are is so dependent on our environment and what surrounds us. And in music, you hear that. I mean, if one just lets one's imagination run free, I mean, you hear water, you hear rustles of the trees. It's magical, of course, to play music in a setting like this, because it makes those connections so clear, and it brings us, it shows to us the connection between nature and music.